Hi, I'm Avraham Zwanziger, and I'm here to tell you about why you should want to hire me and why I can help your workplace. I'm an industrial hygienist, and as an industrial hygienist, my job is to help make your workers safer. And because my job is to make your workers safer, I can also make them more productive, and I can make your workplace more productive. That is not because I will follow normal management practices, which I hope to include as part of my skill set, but more importantly, because I can make your workers feel safer in their workplace, have fewer days off for injury and illness, and make your workplace a more productive environment. This is really the critical aspects of what an industrial hygienist can do and why it's important for all, not only manufacturing, which would legally obligated very often by not only state but federal regulations, but all areas of health and services to have an industrial hygienist, at least as a consultant, if not as a permanent employee on staff. This is my skill set and how I can help you do a better job in making more money for yourself. So, what makes me good for you? I think that there's two things. First of all, of course, there's my energy and my knowledge, as well as my ability to understand the complexities of the modern workplace, as well as the aspects of the transition of workforces between an older skill set that is mostly male to a much more diverse workforce with elderly people, people of various minorities, and women in the workplaces. And as well as the fact that now with a globalized supply chain and globalized workforce, work that used to be done primarily by men in assembly is now being done by men or women in various places in the world, or not being done by any person whatsoever, being done by robots. And that itself is a major change in industry and in production from what the old world workplaces were to a modern workplace. Modern workplaces now have fewer humans doing more productive work. The reason is that we have now mechanized so much. So now most people in most workplaces actually serve the machines instead of the other way around, where most machines served people. And by that I mean very specifically that most of the time in most industrial workplaces, machines do what at one point would have been people's work, in that they do most of the welding, they do the conveying, they do often all the fabricating. And so what humans are doing now is they're doing assembly, or they're doing maintenance. Assembly and maintenance itself can be very hazardous, but these are not what people traditionally considered, really manufacturing. But the reality is that for most modern workplaces, whether it is with a local tool and die shop or something as big as an automobile assembly plant, it makes a lot more sense for all of their production to go mechanically and to involve mostly roboticized things, including for painting and includes for all of a lot of the welding. So that what you have is you have some of the assembly in the context of engines being done, a finishing of the car, where the installation of transmission, the engines, the suspension being done by humans. So you have very few things being done by humans, but those things are actually very valuable things. You don't have a car if you don't have an engine transmission system installed into it. So what you're having is you're having a new and more modern, and much more mechanized workplace, and that's where health and safety professionals such as myself can be of critical importance to you and why you need me. Thank you, and have a good day.